Israeli judges grant parole 65% of the time in the morning. By late afternoon, that number drops to nearly zero. Same judges, same crimes, same prisons. The only difference is how many decisions they've already made that day. This is decision fatigue, and it's one of the most well-documented phenomena in behavioral psychology. Every decision you make throughout the day draws from the same limited pool of mental energy. Big decisions, small decisions, it doesn't matter. Choosing what to eat for breakfast drains the same resource as deciding whether to accept a job offer. The research comes from psychologist Roy Baumeister, who ran a famous experiment in 1998. He put two groups of students in a room with freshly baked cookies and a bowl of radishes. One group could eat the cookies, the other had to resist and eat radishes. Afterward, both groups worked on an impossible puzzle. The cookie group lasted an average of 19 minutes. The radish group gave up after 8. Willpower and decision-making share the same fuel tank. Your brain has a biological reason for this. The prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for complex decisions, consumes glucose at a higher rate than almost any other brain region. As glucose levels drop throughout the day, your ability to weigh options and resist impulses degrades. It's not a character flaw, it's biochemistry. This explains a lot of everyday behavior. Supermarkets put candy at the checkout because by the time you've made 50 product decisions walking through the store, your willpower is depleted. Online retailers show you impulse buys at the end of a long browsing session. Car dealerships save the add-on packages for the very end of the negotiation after you've spent hours making choices about color, trim, and financing. Wait, here's the part that gets really interesting. Decision fatigue doesn't make you reckless, it makes you avoidant. When your brain is depleted, it defaults to the easiest option, doing nothing. That's why those judges denied parole late in the day. Saying no was the safer, easier default. There's a reason Steve Jobs wore the same black turtleneck every day. Mark Zuckerberg wears the same gray t-shirt. Barack Obama only wore blue or gray suits. They weren't being quirky. They were eliminating trivial decisions to preserve mental energy for the ones that mattered. Obama said it explicitly. I don't want to make decisions about what I'm eating or wearing because I have too many other decisions to make. A 2011 study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that the average adult makes about 35,000 decisions per day. Most are unconscious, automatic choices your brain handles without effort. But the ones that require active thought, somewhere between 70 and 150 per day, are the ones that drain you. This is also why decision fatigue hits harder in the modern world. 100 years ago, people made far fewer consumer choices. Now you're choosing between 47 types of toothpaste, 17 streaming services, and infinite content feeds. The paradox of choice amplifies decision fatigue exponentially. Here's what nobody talks about, though. Decision fatigue compounds over multiple days. If you're chronically sleep-deprived or stressed, your daily glucose baseline is already lower. You start each day with a smaller tank. This is why burnout doesn't just make you tired, it makes you a worse decision maker. The practical fixes are surprisingly simple. Make your hardest decisions in the morning when glucose is highest. Batch similar decisions together. Automate recurring choices like meals and outfits. Take a glucose break before important afternoon decisions. Even a glass of lemonade has been shown to restore decision-making performance in lab studies. Every decision you make costs something, whether you realize it or not. The people who perform at the highest level aren't the ones with the most willpower. They're the ones who've learned to spend it wisely. What's draining your decision tank that doesn't need to? Let me know in the comments.